Hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today I want to talk about loans and communication. Loans is something that you're going to find that you will get asked many times for here in the Philippines. Now, it's entirely up to you. From my personal experience, what you need to do is make a decision. If you loan out money, just expect it not to come back. It's better off that way, and that way you don't cause any feelings of grudge, things like that against that person or party. Because if you do, you're going to cause yourself a lot of heartache. You're better off if you loan money here in the Philippines, just give it to them, or not loan it at all. Policy, a lot of times, my friend, what he does is he doesn't loan money at all. Many of the American expats learn in the beginning they loan money, and they find themselves in a situation where they did not get a return on it. Some will ask you to invest in property. Some will ask you to invest in some land or piggery or many farm things here, sugar cane that you can actually invest in. But really, overall, you're better off if you plan on loaning money, make a contract with an attorney, and do it that way. If it's small loans, $40, $50, $60, or $100, that's entirely up to you, however you want to do it. But I find through my experience, nobody ever told me about that, loans here in the Philippines in the beginning, and I should have thought about it, but I loaned out some money, and I got some back, and some I did not get back, and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But another thing I want to talk about is communication. Communication is very important. A lot speak English here, a lot do not. You're going to find that the younger crowd speaks English very well. You're going to find that even some of the older crowd that's been OFW for years speak English very well. So what you have to do is make sure that someone's around that actually speak their language. There's so many dialects here, so many different languages. It's incredible. Even my wife, she can speak many languages. English, perfect English, perfect Visaya, all. But at the end of the day, even her, she says, I don't understand what they're saying. I said, why? She says, they're Sulides. They have their own language, which is mountain people. She said, I don't understand what they're saying. So we had some come by from the church. They were talking to her, and she says, I don't understand. So luckily the pastor spoke English a little enough that we could understand what they were asking. But you'll have some that you just will understand, some won't. Now, communication, another thing, can be taken context in a bad way also. So when you say hi stranger or hello my friend, you're their friend. But when you say hi stranger, they take it as, oh, I'm a stranger to you? Or hi, see you later alligator. I used to say that. I stopped saying that because lady thought I was calling her alligator. So you have to watch even American jokes. They don't get them. They don't get the jokes. So you have to be very careful on how you say jokes, communication, because they take it all wrong. I had an Aussie friend of mine here, and he was saying jokes, and him and I were laughing, and the ladies took offense to it. And he says, what are they angry about? I said, I don't know. And of course, nobody would tell me till after he left. And after he left, he says, we find that offensive. I says, he wasn't saying it to you. It was a joke. It was actually it's an American joke. So you have to be very careful on statements that's made, statements around family, mother, father, sisters, because some will just completely turn it around. If they have any kind of dislike in you, or if they don't like you, they'll flip that thing around so fast, all of a sudden you are dirt. So you have to be very careful on the words that you choose and words that you say and things that you communicate to family, friends, neighbors, kids, things of that nature. Sure, you can tease, sure, you can cut up, but you got to realize they're 30, 40, 50 years behind us in a lot of areas, and in some areas they're right there with us. They watch TV, they watch American shows, they don't understand them, they don't understand the words, they don't understand the comedy, they don't understand a lot of things. So they will ask me, I mean, even an adult asked me the other day, is that real? I go, no, that's not real. She goes, I was told that that is real. And when she was asking me if that dragon, a cartoon dragon, was real. And her family says, oh, they're not real? I go, where would you think you would find all that in the world? I said, those are cartoons. Those are not real. Oh, we thought they acted like that all the time. But you got to realize they're raised here. They're raised in a different, they're innocent in a good way. The innocence is so cherishable. I love it. And sometimes that they don't understand what it is in the other parts of the world. Some are coming to me and says, oh, American is great. I had a friend of mine tell me the other day that he married a Filipina here, brought her to America. She goes outside the house immediately, takes a bucket. She finds a bucket at his house, takes a bucket outside, and is walking up down the street. He asked her, he says, honey, why are you walking up down the street? Where are you with the bucket? Were you getting rock or something like that? She goes, no, I was told if you come here to America, there's money on the street. You find money that's like gold. So different areas, different people, and they have different ideas. He told his wife, says, no, there's no gold, there's no money here. And she's so disappointed because she thought that America was so rich, they had money that was falling out of people's pockets. It's on the ground, or the ground was full of coins. So you have to really think about the words, and I have to be very careful because I'm a jokester. I have to be careful what I say. People take it wrong, and I've hurt people's feelings. I did not know it till a year later, 8 months later. Somebody will tell me. So if you come into the Philippines, the culture is a lot different. You have to just be prepared for things like that, communication, and really depend if you're marrying a Filipina, just depend on her. I mean, the goal is really depend on her. Tell her to explain it that you didn't mean anything by it or things like that. And of course, she will understand you being around you. She will understand everything, but not everybody will understand it. So I have a lot of people will come and sit beside me when I go somewhere and just want to sit beside me, and they ask me many questions. And I get asked many questions, sometimes an hour, of what is it like? Is the streets, are they big? Are they paved? Because a lot of streets, national highways are paved, and they got a lot of 4-lane here, some 6-lane, but they don't have the infrastructure's not there. I mean, some of the sewage is still running in the streets. So you still have, it's different. And then you go in some areas, it's beautiful and wonderful. So anyway, I'm enough talking, jabbering. Thank you for watching, and please hit subscribe.